Okay, you guys. Hi, by the way. Thanks for checking out my page. I wasn't going to review this week's episode, but I made a commitment to, and I'm going to stick to my commitment. I just really want to talk about one thing and one thing only, and that is Kelly Price, of course. Now, reality television is not for everyone. If you know that your attitude sucks, you probably should not be broadcasting that on national television for everybody to see. I've lost count of how many people have said they are no longer going to support Kelly Price just because of the way that she's coming off on TV. Now, I I felt like I was being a little bit harsh towards her. And so I actually know one of her band members, and I'm not going to say who it is. Not that she's popping like that anyways, but whatever. No shade, but shade. Um, but anyways, I know one of her band members, and so we were talking last week, and I was like, is she really as bad as she's coming off on TV? And they were like, no, she definitely doesn't play any games. Like, she is a serious person, but she is nice, and she's not like how she's being portrayed on TV. So I decided, anytime you have producers and editors and things of that nature, of course things are going to be cut out. So I was like, maybe I'm just being a little bit too hard on Kelly. So I kind of went into this week's episode with an open mind, and we really didn't get to see her until the end of it anyways. I was not wrong in thinking what I thought about her. Little Mo called her to the restaurant so that they could talk about the issues, and from jump, Kelly Price walked in with her shades on, and she just had the stinkiest of attitudes, and it just was not okay. So Little Mo was like, Kelly, what's going on? What's up? And okay, you know what I think it is? You know how people know that they are wrong, but they're in denial about it, like they don't want to admit it, so they just put up this big front, like this big I don't care, just kind of in one ear out the other, like stubborn. Children do that. When children know that they've done something wrong, but they just don't care and they're not going to admit to it, so they're just going to talk to you and play you for a fool. That's what Kelly was doing to Little Mo. And then she has like a tissy, a fit, and she calls her husband, like doesn't call, she like screams for him. Who does that? It also again reminds me of a child. When a child is in trouble or when a child wants something, the first person they call for is their mom. The way that she was screaming for her husband is how a child, an immature person who is not yet fully developed into an adult, it's how they scream for their parent, their mom or their dad. That's what she did. I have no respect for her. Like, there's just really nothing else for me to say. I think we all knew that her and Don went along and did their little play anyways. And I actually watched the play or part of the portion of it that's on her YouTube, Kelly Price's YouTube channel. And when I tell you that it looked like an altar call service at the end of a black sermon, like church sermon, that's just what it looked like to me. It was horrible. So I haven't seen the other four ladies. I haven't seen what they actually did, but I heard it was way better than what Kelly Price had to offer. I really don't think that she should to save face, she should not come back next season, because there really is no coming back from the way that she has made herself look. And you can't tell me, I don't care what anybody says, I don't think it's editing or anything like that. I really think that is Kelly Price's true personality, and I'm just not here for it. As far as Don goes, I did want to say what I think happened. Remember in the previous episode, Lil Mo and Shantae told Don that Kelly backed out, and then Don was acting real surprised and shocked. What I think happened is that Don went home that night to the trap house, because her and her boo or husband or boyfriend, they're on that stuff. So she went back to her house, and I think she made a phone call to Kelly and was like, Kelly, what's going on? I'm just so confused. I just don't know what to do. That whole like delusional whatever that Dawn is. And I think Kelly probably got in her ear and was like, talking about how she felt betrayed and how she felt like they stole her idea and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. And so then I think Dawn, being the follower and the weak link that she is, I think she decided out of loyalty she was going to stick with Kelly. And I think it's just because she is scared of Kelly. Because Kelly is big. Like, I'm not a skinny girl by any means, but, like, geez Louise, her hips don't lie. Anyways, that's besides the point. So, Dawn and Kelly, they go and they see their billboard, and it's up, like, probably in Crenshaw somewhere. And yeah, that was like the whole episode. We did actually get to see a lot of Claudette this episode, which I loved. I really like her because she's fair. She's not easily persuaded, and she gives everybody an equal chance. Even though Kelly and Dawn kind of did what they did, she still, I don't know, she was just neutral. And I really appreciate that about her. Lil Mo, she was, I don't know, we got to see we got to see who she really was this episode, and she really is fire, like she says she is, and I was excited to see that side of her. Michelle Lay, oh my gosh, I really like Michelle Lay, but it scared me, you guys, when she was talking like this, and then she was singing like this. I don't get it. But like I said, she might be my favorite person on the show just because she don't care. She's crazy. And I just really like her. She should never sing that song that she came out screaming again, though. I don't know what song that was, but it was awful. And that's just being real. I mean, Shantae, she really didn't do anything this episode, so I don't really have anything to say about her. Also, I did watch Basketball Wives too, and that was pretty much the Evelyn show. Where is she now? And all she did was talk about Chad, the whole situation. And I don't know if that they started filming that episode like a month or two after the incident happened, but seriously, she needs to get over it. She has not changed. That's just all I can say. Tammy was the same as well. The difference, though, between Tammy maybe then and now, it's like, yes, she's bitter, but in the previous episodes or seasons, she didn't admit that she was bitter, but now she at least is admitting it, so I guess she's making progress. And the reason why I say that I think she's bitter is just because she opened up with, talking about where she was at this point in her life, but then she had to throw in the fact that her ex-husband still wasn't paying any child support or anything like that. But aren't her kids over 18? At least one of them has to be 18. I don't know. Whatever. If it's that big of a deal, Tammy, you need to take him to court. He'll go to jail. And I don't even want to go there because I don't want to offend anybody. But I have a problem with people who complain about the father of their children and also the mothers of their children, but they don't do anything about it. It's like, okay, if it's such a big deal, if it's such a problem, take them to court. Shawnee, she's still Shawnee. Her nostrils are still big. She has a long weave, though. She said that she's going to have more of a voice this season, so we'll see how that goes. Susie got surgery, so yeah. And she's not having sex right now. So that was it. And then the other chick, she hasn't been introduced yet, but I think I'm going to like her just because she's not here for any of the BS. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Oh, you know what I did want to talk about, though, with Basketball Wives? Am I the only one that was bothered by the situation, like Evelyn's mom? She lives in the projects, it looks like. It looks like Evelyn went to New York, and she's living in the projects somewhere. I know that Evelyn has made a couple million off of being a basketball wife, even though she ain't never got married. I feel like if and when I ever make it to a point in life where I can, live luxuriously, my parents, my mom and dad, will be the first people taken care of. Like, I don't understand how you can wear thousands of dollars worth of shoes and clothes and travel and do all this stuff, and then your mom is straight up living in the projects. Like, that is never okay. So, I don't know. I don't know the dynamics of their relationship, but that just really disturbed me. So, yeah, that was pretty much it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do wish that RnB Divas LA, I wish that the seasons or longer. I mean, I know it's TV1 and they don't have like the largest of budgets, but I mean, we got 8 episodes out of this season, and this season, or this branch of RnB Divas is so much better than RnB Divas Atlanta for whatever reason. I think Nikki Gilbert is just like she's just a really bad seed, and so I think she just kind of puts a bad name on RnB Divas Atlanta, because everybody else, I mean, contributes and is, you know, entertaining to watch, but for some reason RnB Divas LA is just so much better. Yeah, that's all I really have for you guys today. Claudette, of course, she looked gorgeous. I really liked what she had on at the photo shoot. My heart broke. We did get to find out why she was missing a lot, and that was because her daughter had a little incident where she burned herself. I was really sad when I was listening to that. So I just want Claudette to win. I do. She has a look where she can go far. So hopefully she gets with the right people. And you know what? I'm like you know what I'm like? I guess it's because I grew up in the church. You know how pastors always say they're about to close or they're about to finish and then they never finish. I do that a lot, and yeah, I'm aware of it. But whatever, I digress. I think Claudette is leasing. Obviously, she's leasing that house, or TV1 is leasing the house for her, because when she was talking to her manager, she's like, you know, we only have so much time here, and I need to make the most of this time. So, yeah, I think that she really needs to do something to step up or make herself stick out so that she can come back for next season, because it sounds like somebody's paying her bills for her to be there, and it sounds like they've given her a real specific amount of time. So I genuinely want Claudette to win. Okay, you guys, that's it. I need to go do some homework. But thank you again for watching, and yes, I will be posting another video. I'll probably be in the same outfit. I'm trying to get these videos out soon, so yeah. Anyways, thank you. Bye.